commitment did you make? What commitment did you break? Hi, lovely community. Sabine here, founder of Communication Coaching Center and the podcast Become. Today, I want to talk about commitment. And we have two ways that we commit. One, we commit to others. And two, we commit to ourselves. Well, we are halfway through the year, more than halfway. And I was asking myself, Sabine, what commitment did you make? And what commitment did you break? So which one did I follow through on and which one not? And you see, we do have to kind of take stock once in a while. We have to stop and take a look. And especially, everybody likes to plan out the year, making commitments, setting goals, right? But oftentimes, a couple months in, we forget about it. And it's always good to kind of review. And so the two commitments that we have, well, we have more commitments, but in the area is, of course, to others, to your family, to your boss, to your clients, to your friends. And really take a look at, did I really follow through on those? When I said to my friend, hey, yes, let's work out every week. Did I really do that? And to ourselves, I know I made commitments to myself that I broke. And it's okay. It's not the end of the world. But it's a good way to take a look at it and say, wow, yeah, I didn't follow through this one. I was looking at another shiny object, or I just didn't feel like that this is important. Okay? And sometimes it could be, wow, yeah, this is what I wanted to do and I didn't do it. So I better pull myself together and continue if this is important to me. The commitments that I made to others was A, putting out these Monday videos every single Monday. And so far so good. I've done it this year. Even on July 4th, I did just a quick live one for you guys. And that's okay too. But I followed through. And the other commitment that I made was I wanted to start a podcast. I wanted to make sure that I have a topic that is of interest and it's needed and it's really wanted. So I did at my podcast called Become. And it's about becoming the person that we are meant to be so we can live the life that we are destined to live. And I interview guests on that podcast that have gone through challenging times to dark times. And they share their journey and also how they overcame those challenging times, those times of stillness, to come out on the other side as their next level up, a better self. And we always can level up. It never stops, really. And it's so inspiring to listen to those stories and these interviews. So I hope to check it out and make sure to put a link below this video. And I always have very interesting guests there. So if you have an interesting story, let me know. Put it in the comment section and I will contact you. Perhaps you can be my guest, right? So that was my second commitment, to create this podcast. And I was passionate about it. It's fun. And I got so much feedback. And is it challenging sometimes? You bet it is. But I also know that we all want to become our best self. And sometimes we have to go through times of stillness. Sometimes we have to go through really challenging times, not knowing what is next. You know, like starting out as this caterpillar that is okay crawling on the ground and doesn't know anything else. But there is just something more to it. Instinctively, the caterpillar knows that. And when its times come, it goes into a cocoon to wait for the wings to develop. And we basically do the same. We have those times of uncertainty. We have those times that we don't know what's next. We know that there is more to us, that there is more that we can become and that we can do, achieve, and experience. We don't always know the how, which is okay. And sometimes it takes that uncertain time and stillness where we are in our own cocoon, so to speak, to develop the wings that help us fly. And part of it is self-development, personal growth. And that's what I do personally. I always work on my personal growth. I have mentors and I help my clients to go through that time. First of all, sometimes even helping them discover that one thing that they really want to do. And this is my commitment to my clients, that I want to help them because I have so much experience throughout my lifetime and so many things that I can share. And of course, most importantly, I have steps and frameworks that I can share that will help them go through that stillness, that cocoon time, so to speak, where they develop their wings and then they fly. Isn't it beautiful? And this is my commitment to others and my commitment to self is that I too want to continuously grow and most importantly have a quality of life. And my commitment to self that I broke a little bit this year is to really focus on my health and well-being, because so much was going on in my life, my personal life, with moving and personal challenges, and it's easy to forget to work out. It's easy to not eat as well. So I had to take a look at it and say, I have to get back to that, because that was a commitment that I made. How about you? What are your commitments to others? And what are your commitments to yourself? How many did you do and held onto and accomplish? And how many commitments did you break? And again, it's okay. We are not perfect. But the most important part is to take a look at it and reevaluate and then recommit. That's the beauty of it. We are all human beings with imperfection, but we all have the ability to choose again and again and again. And that's very important to recognize, so you do not feel bad about breaking a commitment to yourself. And if you broke a commitment to others, you can pick it up. You can even go, hey, to your friend, your family, or even a client or a customer of yours when you messed up. It's easy to go and say, you know what? I'm sorry about that. I did not follow through as I should have, but here is what I'm going to do for you right now. You see? And I have done that too. In the business that I had before at Performing Arts School, there were some times that I didn't follow through or I messed up. But what I've learned is when I go to a client or a customer and apologize and tell them, hey, sorry, my mistake, I messed up there a little bit, but I'm going to make good on it by giving you this. We're doing some extra things for them. And because we're all humans, we all make mistakes, they appreciate it. And oftentimes, they even became lifelong customers because they really appreciated how I mended that shortcoming. And you can do that too. And that was what I wanted to share with you today. Commitment. Commitment to others. Most importantly, commitment to ourselves. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, please give me a thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, do it. Click the bell and all. And if you think somebody can really benefit from this video, and I ask you to share it, because you never know that there's some person out there that needed to hear this exactly today. So go ahead and click the share button. I appreciate it. Well, thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. And always remember, follow your heart. Serve from the heart and live the life you imagine.